Hello, this is tips and tricks for the ultimate phase. This video is for Bouncy Block because I think he might be starting this level soon, so might as well help him out since I have experience with this level. So let's just get into it. So you start off at this first cube part. It's pretty simple, just a couple timings. Then we get into user mats part. You can either skip this orb, or you can press it. This part is also pretty simple. You should figure it out, like, if you practice it, like, maybe, like, once or twice. Then we get into creepy dash this part. So, what I do is I click here, click this orb a little bit late, and then just click this orb normally. You can literally just click where this pulsing deco thing is. For this part, you fall, hit this orb, click 1, 2, then click that again, then 1, 2, 3, and I'll show you the rest in a moment. You click right here, like right as you're about to hit the saw here. Alright, so what you do here, you skip this orb and you fall, then you click right here, a lot later than you think you should, as I recall doing. It's a little bit tough. It gets really consistent after a while. But then, oh god, we get into, what I call the Ew-Man's part. Or, you can just say his name, Guitar's part. Yeah, this is kind of a nightmare. I'm gonna have to put this in slow-mo to really demonstrate what you're supposed to do here. Put this in 1.5 speed. So you skip the first orb. You press the yellow orb. This part is very tricky. It takes a while to get consistent with this. But when it does get consistent, it gets really consistent. You have to click that pink orb really fucking quickly. Like, as soon as you jump, you have to click that pink orb. What I do here is, after I land here, I just hold. You can either press this orb or skip it. It doesn't really matter. To do it the proper way, you have to press the orb, which will wind up looking like this. As you may be able to see, I absolutely suck at making tutorial videos. This part is really tricky. You hold here. What I do is I usually just jump over this. So you enter here. The correct way is upside down as the UFO, but you can totally skip that blue orb earlier. Then you'll enter this part right side up. Which is what I did for my completion, because I thought it was easier. So yeah, I'm gonna show you what that looks like. Alright. Might need to put this back in slow-mo. So yeah, this is the way that I did it. So you enter Viprin's part, click 3 times, very quickly. Oh wait, not 3 times. Whoops. I'm stupid. Okay. Forget what I just said. You click twice. Then once you get down there, you click twice again. Why can't I do this? Like that. The rest of this part is very simple. I don't think I need to guide you on this. But then we get into Giron's part. This is my least favorite part of the level. Because it's so inconsistent. It's inconsistent. It's terrible. So yeah, this part is very inconsistent. What I do here is I click here. Sometimes I spam. So you click there, you hold, you double click there, you hold again, you click, click. The transition to Tigre's sex part is quite difficult. I forgot my strategy. I used to have one to get to it consistently. I think you have to click the 2 yellow orbs very quickly. Yeah, something like that. It's ridiculous. This part is very fun, in my opinion. One of my favorite parts of the level, even. So you start off, you hold, you go through there. Some pretty easy dual wave gameplay. So, click, let go, click, click. What I do for the asymmetrical part is I focus on the mini wave parts. That's what I did. It was very consistent. Then we get into Woogie's part, and oh boy, this is gonna take a while. First, you start off, you have to click very stupidly late here. Let's go back in Slowmo again. Then you wait for like a split second. Then you go down. You have to press this yellow orb insanely late. You click like almost immediately. Like once you land here, you have to click like almost immediately. Then you'll get it like 99% of the time. Don't click too early though. And then you enter the infamous ship part that we all know and love. So yeah, what I did here, I started holding as soon as my ship touched the fake saw, like the tip of the fake saw decoration right here, as you see. Oh boy, this part is really difficult. You're probably gonna die here a lot. Just saying. You have to expect to die there a lot. Then we get into this wave. It's not too bad. Then we enter, I think this might be the first part of Zobros. Because if you don't know, Zobros' part is not all just the spam. There's a little bit before it. So yeah, what I do here is I click and hold. So I click, hold, and then straight fly. And what I do at this ball part, I click, 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 and then we get into the infamous spam part. I'm gonna have to slow this down. So yeah, what you do here, you can either literally just spam click, and you have a possibility of getting past this. But what I found the most consistent, the strategy that I found the most consistent was spam on the entry, and then click just fast, but not like quite spam right here. And then we get into this part, which is pretty simple. You just click insanely fast. What I did here was spam with my mouse and my spacebar, and it worked pretty well. So yeah, that's just what I did for this part. And I almost never died to this specific part. But then this click afterwards, I died to a bajillion times, dude. This part is so bad. What you have to do here is click late. That is the strategy. You have to click very late there. It's even difficult to do it on slow mode. For that orb, you literally just click it whenever you want. It's pretty easy. And some simple spam. Then you get to Findex's part. It's really simple. It's not that hard at all. It's really good break after Zobros's part. So you click, 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 click. This part's pretty easy. Remember to skip this orb. I've died there like a few times. Don't fall for this because, well, this is an obvious trick. Because there's a spike there. Whatever. You can either jump here, jump on this block, or just fall. Whatever you prefer. And then you enter Crack's part, which I hated. This transition is very bad. You have to click like insanely late to hit the orb, which I don't like at all. I don't really have many tips for this part, besides just practice it a lot. Then we get into Lugaya. I've died here like 5 or 6 times from 0. This part is so hard. So yeah, what you do when you first enter is you literally just you fall through the portal, you don't press the orb. I'm so scared of exiting out of this level by accident. I don't want to redo this. Alright. So you fall. Let me enable show hitboxes. That could help. You have to click these orbs very quickly. I mean, you can click the first orb like pretty late, but the second orb you have to click very early. Then we get into Majako. I've died here like twice from 0. So it's like pretty simple memory. This part's very stupid because the slopes are backwards, so if you land on these, you literally just have to fall. If you hold, you're gonna hit these saws. And I've died because of that before. Then you go up again, then you click and hold, and then you're in Cyclic's part. Which is pretty simple. It's just some awkward wave gameplay. Then we enter Xanthic Alpha. This part is not too bad, but there is a bug here. You have to be careful when entering. Because sometimes you can enter upside down, which isn't good. You don't want that. It all depends on the way that you land in the wave. Luckily, I didn't get the bug when I beat it. So yeah, the rest of this level's pretty simple. Then we get to the staircase part where Juniper died, sadly. I remember that. Oh, that was brutal. I didn't die here. So yeah, the only tip I have for that is just practice it. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.